This is Deducter, continuing the Long War playthrough. I've updated to version 1.92. I did see something interesting. So normally when you're on the abduction screen, it says panic, difficulty, and reward, but now it says expected resistance. That's interesting. So I mean, it's just renaming something, but I like that. You know, expected resistant, moderate. So moderate, 3 to 4 pods. I've already decided on my team here. With my star sniper out, it's a good thing that I actually started developing a second sniper, although I do have one more in reserve. Problem with this particular sniper is that his aim isn't the best, so I might want to save him to do something else. This sniper, on the other hand, has fantastic aim, so we're going to go with her. Morozova here, and then I'm going to bring along my medic and my gunner, and I'm going to bring along another rookie in an attempt to try to get myself another medic. I really need another medic. I also have the alien containment finally finished with the arc thrower, so I'm going to bring along an engineer to help capture things. Try to capture an alien or two. And I also have my infantry here with tactical sense. Decided to do that particular upgrade, I guess perk, I should say, because, well, there are a number of options here of how to go about this, but there are no, so rifle suppression is also a pretty good choice. The thing is, though, if you use opportunist with covering fire, you basically will be able to force the AI to attack you. I mean, if the AI takes any action besides hunkering down, you'll get a reaction shot. If you take suppression and you suppress something, AI in this mod actually likes to return fire. Basically has a 1% chance of hitting. So if you use rifle suppression plus the other 3 perks, you can almost like guarantee a hit. But I don't honestly think that is super useful. Rather, I want to try to convert this infantry into some sort of super tank. If you take tactical sense plus a few perks later on, like will to survive, resilience, this infantry could be very, very deadly. You can equip the infantry with a shotgun later on in the game, and be able to stand up to mutons in close quarters combat. That'd be pretty epic. Otherwise, I just bring along my 2 best team members, since I'm bringing along 2 relative rookies here. I actually consider swapping out the gunner for someone else. I want to bring along 2 soldiers with suppression. You know what, now that I think about it, the gunner, the main reason is that I want to try to capture some aliens, and the gunner has the lots of ammo. So actually, no, we'll do this. This should do. Thinking about swapping out the gunner for a Rocketeer. That would also work, since the Rocketeer has suppression too, but much less ammo, which could be a problem.
We have visual on... Our target site is near the German border.
So it's
picked
the
up a local
train
broadcast
station
indicating
map.
alien activity within a
Not too
major
difficult.
metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
I haven't encountered mutons yet in May. That is actually very surprising. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because chances are randomized, but it is still very unlikely to just not encounter mutons at all.
Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
I did bring along my scout, right? Because if you want to capture aliens, a scout is almost like must-have. I didn't bring along my scout. Whoops. That could be a problem. Because you want to be sure of where the groups are and of not triggering another group when you're trying to capture an alien. But that's okay. That is okay. Let me think. I'm gonna pause the video until I find something. Alright, I've spotted 3 floaters here. One of the floaters is hiding over here, and I just decided to reposition my group and put some of my soldiers on Overwatch. Take some shots that are reasonable to take. plan is just to let the floaters come forward and I'll deal with them. Overwatch, huh?
There's heavy fire in this zone.
So he's destroying some of my cover. That's not so good. It's actually really not good. But AI decides to overwatch because it can't see me. Huh. Line of sight saves me. Isn't that great? Can't let this thing live. It's on overwatch. Too dangerous.
Nailed him.
I actually do have a further problem here, which is that there's another alien out there that's on Overwatch. I can attempt to flank it, but that particular alien, from what I remember, had lots of extra help, so my rookie's not going to be able to kill it. Then I am going to be in a bit of a bind. So we move forward like this. That's great cover. Sure, why not? And then we use flush.
You can't hide from me.
That is not a good move by the AI. Alright. I can deal with this. Or then again, it might actually be a pretty inspired move. Let's see here. That's a really good chance to hit. We need to make sure we kill it if there are any problems. Now you can see here with your arc thrower, it's only a 36% chance. So I have a couple options now. Option 1, we attempt to weaken the alien a bit further before capturing it. It's actually pretty reasonable. And we'll have to switch to the pistol. If this misses, I have a few other ways of capturing that alien. Yeah, or killing that alien, I should say. So this is okay. Managed to do 1 damage. So you can see how the chance of capturing an alien is just much lower in this mod. With an engineer, at least, if you get the repair perk, you have 4 chances in a mission.
Subduing target. Excellent.
Oh, you got
Now
lucky.
we can begin preparing for the
42%.
interrogation.
We managed to capture the floater. Beautiful. We know there is one more alien out there. There's the alien. And it's decided to double move too. Big mistake, buddy. Hey, I might be able to capture this guy.
They're trying to
Moving
flank
around
us.
the side.
Also.
They're trying to pull back.
So if you can exploit line of sight rules, you can do very well in this game. Let's see. How should I do this? We want to try to capture this alien again. So we'll attack, try to get the hollow targeting perk active, and then weaken the alien as much as possible. Obviously, we'll have an LMG to finish him off if things don't go well.
Shot failed to connect.
Actually, I'd probably use my rookie to finish this off.
I need ammo. Sights.
I don't think I'll activate another alien by moving here. Yeah. But I might kill it with a crit. You know what? We better just capture the alien. 42%. Who knows? We might get lucky again. Nope. That's perfectly okay. Because then we can get the rookie a kill, which is also good.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Locked and loaded.
So far so good. Managed to capture a floater. But the alien I really want to capture now is a sectoid. For fairly obvious reasons, and sectoids give a huge boost to beam weapon research. So since I'm trying to capture many aliens, good idea to take some time and just reload all my pistols. I'm going to resume the video once I've actually found another group to kill. Alright, I managed to spot the next group of aliens. Unfortunately, it's not in a great position. I already moved some of my forces, and I might be in a bit of a bind here.
Go loud.
Ooh, triggered 2 groups. Lots of sectoids. Alright, this is going to be a little challenging here. This position is clearly untenable. As is this position. I'm gonna run my engineer over here. We're gonna make an assault in this direction. Draw the rookie. Probably shouldn't have moved this second group like this. Triggered too many aliens. Might as well hide here. This is not the best map for snipers, but it is an excellent map for grenades. So we activated 2 pods of a total of 7 sectoids. There may or may not be an additional pod. If there is an additional pod, I'm pretty sure it's just sectoids, since that's all I hear. Sectoids trying to flank me?
They're shifting their attack.
That's pretty smart. Opportunist, you can see, is very powerful. You can crit and you don't have that penalty on Overwatch. And that's what sort of made the Opportunist sniper with SWAT sight such a ridiculously overpowered unit in vanilla, since they just kill everything without difficulty. Okay, let me think. Clearly there might be some sectoids hiding over there, but we don't know. Can't know for a fact. We could attempt to circle around, but that's not going to tell me anything due to that pile of stuff blocking the way. So now we're in a bit of a jam here. Great as potentially flanking that sectoid is, I would leave my rookie vulnerable and exposed, which is not what I want. And I don't want to move my bullet swarm infantry just yet. The question is, where are the remaining sectoids? I just don't know. I don't have enough information. So in cases like this, sometimes it's best just to hold out and defend until I can thin out some of these sectoid numbers. No reason to go crazy just yet. We can withdraw this soldier back to a more defensible location. Or I could split my group up into 2 teams. It's actually not a completely bad idea either. But I do think a forward defense is probably, I mean by forward defense I mean defending along here, is probably the best option at the moment. Can reorganize my troops for, well, using this train is also pretty good. We can open up some flanking opportunities. You know what? Change my vote. No, but sitting here is pretty suicidal. It's too easily outflanked. I'm gonna need to dash this unit like almost like back here, or at least over here. If I don't kill the Sectoid though, the Sectoid will move up and kill me. That's no good. Ugh. Can't decide what to do here. So we just run. And I will bide my time patiently. Can't retreat back there. I can retreat over here. Engineer. The engineer somewhere like over here, just to make sure nothing's trying to outflank me. Then we put my opportunist infantry in the front and try to get some kills. So opportunist can be a very powerful perk. In a way, probably would have been better off selecting it for my medic as opposed to rifle suppression. Although I didn't realize that smoke and mirrors is something that you can take twice. They must have changed that too. So actually now the way I would do it is I would select revive at sergeant and select smoke and mirrors at a slightly higher rank. Alright, one more down. Back on Overwatch. We're just gonna wait. That's 2 out of 5 killed. Plenty more where that came from. Alright, I see.
Incoming fire.
Alright. Let me think. Clearly, a Sectoid hiding behind good cover is a pain. There are other ways to deal with said Sectoid. Especially considering I have so many charges of combat drugs. Ah, can't use that, huh? Well, I want to reposition my medic to over here. Actually, no, that's terrible. Okay, I know what to do. I don't think that thing was on Overwatch, and even if it were, it can't kill me in one hit. Yeah. Oh, that's what the combat drugs are for.
Clouds away.
Now there is one good thing about... Oh, I can't move my Bullet Swarm infantry forward to that position. I was going to say there is one good thing about Bullet Swarm, which is that it allows for much greater tactical flexibility. You can potentially do stuff like shoot once and move, or shoot once and suppress. All sorts of neat tricks, but here we're just going to try to kill this thing under the influence of combat drugs. Don't kill it. That's okay. Actually pretty bad. There's no good place for me to take cover. But I wanted to move my high accuracy unit over here anyway. Try to get a hit off.
Taken care of.
Excellent. So the aliens are running out of sectoids. Throw at me. Excellent. Sniper is not too useful on this map. He'll run back into the cover. Okay, now we know where another one of the sectoids is. And we know where two... Okay, we know where all 4 remaining sectoids are. This is perfect.
Incoming over here.
Perfect. 53, that's not great, but there's nothing else to do with the sniper.
Adjusting sights.
Let me think. We can do the flush trick again. Then I'm gonna be in a bit of a bind to kill that other alien, though. Unless we move this rookie forward, which is also problematic. Can't quite decide what to do here. I'll just keep using combat drugs. I have plenty more where those came from. This time I'll combat drug this area. But then I have to decide where to pull the rookie back to. Maybe that's not such a good idea. You know what? I'll keep combat drugs up in this area still.
Smoke's in the air. That's a load of bull.
Bye-bye.
Alright, rookie's got 2 kills. Very good. Do want to be a bit careful. I can't tell if the combat drugs are active there or not. Just kind of a problem with this game. Sometimes you can't tell, even though you should be able to. I honestly don't know where to run the engineer. If we run the engineer here, it might be a little too vulnerable. I know there's a sectoid back there. I know there's a sectoid hiding over there. If I move the engineer here, that should be pretty safe. Actually, if I move the engineer here, it should be pretty safe. Yeah. And then I can reload.
Back online.
And I'll put this guy on Overwatch. Let's see where the Sectoid decides to move.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Wow, that missed? Graphic sure didn't say that. Alright, good. Have an opportunity here to capture another Sectoid. Potentially. Oh, we have to be careful about this capture if we want to capture it. Which I may not. The best way to do this is to outflank it. Oh, I have a sniper. Yeah, sure, why not? There are 2 more sectoids. Sniper might as well do something.
Ah, shot wide.
Alright. So the sniper missed, no big deal. cases like this, just flush it out.
You can't hide from me. I'm running low on ammo.
If I were to capture it, I would have to move there. It's actually a pretty good spot. Let's shoot it to see if I kill it or not.
I'm about to start keeping score. I'm out of
Disappointing.
firepower over here.
It's often dangerous to try to capture an alien without, if you know they are more active. I'm generally leery of doing stuff like that. I know there are 2 more sectoids active. There may even be another pod, but that's unlikely.
They're starting to lose ground.
Well, that's a perfect opportunity to capture that one. And that one looks like it might also be a pretty good candidate for a capture. One problem is I'm out of suppressive fire, which you really do need to try to capture. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have put my soldiers on Overwatch there. But these 2 sectoids are both weakened. And if I put my forces on Overwatch, chances are they won't do too much. So, let me just reposition engineer here.
Oh yeah.
And then I will keep tossing those smoke grenades, because why not?
Let's do this.
Put that guy on Overwatch. I may end up killing a sectoid. If they take any action besides hunkering down, my infantry's gonna kill it. Or I guess if it runs out of the line of sight, that would also work.
I'm under fire.
So that should trigger... Really? That didn't trigger covering fire. Huh. There must be some more subtleties to this than I had anticipated. Well, whatever the case is, I'm prepared to capture that sectoid hiding in the cover over there.
That is not good.
Let me think. There is a decent chance if I just shoot it, I'll end up killing it. Don't want to end up killing it.
Damn it.
That sectoid is being very resistant. Well, that's where the second sectoid is hiding. I got you. I got you, little buddy. You're not going anywhere. Suppress both of them.
Aye, aye.
I will attempt to capture on the sectoid closest to the pod first. And if that should succeed, I'll try to capture the other sectoid. If that should fail, I will kill one of these sectoids and only try to capture one, which I think is the best policy. These sectoids suppress. not going to be able to do too much. Except for the one that's hunkered down, that one's going to be irritating. Now, the one on Overwatch is easy to deal with. Just keep suppressing it.
Bring in the pain.
One that's hunkered down is going to be kind of irritating. Problem being, I can't actually outflank. Actually, no, I can. I can. Okay, never mind. Hopefully, we won't kill it. Perfect. And then it is a simple matter to attack this guy with Stunner.
Hope this works.
And we managed to capture that Sectoid. Excellent. Now, I will try to capture the last Sectoid. Even after you capture an alien, it's always a good idea to keep trying to go for, I mean, even after you capture at least one of alien, I think if you have the opportunity, you should always try to get more captures. The reason is pretty simple, which is that you get items from the aliens that you can, at the very minimum, sell. Or if you don't want to sell it, keep suppressing it. If you don't want to sell the item, you can use it once you research the appropriate tech.
Guns dry.
So it can actually be a surprisingly good source of revenue. We'll try one final capture and see if this works. Who knows, we might be 3-4-4, which would be very, very lucky. Nope. 2 for 2. That's about statistically. That's just an average. Slightly above average, actually. But who's counting? And that should be a really enemy on this day. Excellent. So I managed to get myself 2 captives. One of whom, the Sectoid captive, is a high priority target for interrogation. Excuse me. Once I finish Carapace armor, that's what I'm going to do next. Beam weapons.
I can't say I've ever seen an
Ooh,
operation
finally.
go that smoothly.
More
Excellent
medics.
work, Commander.
And let's see, this is interesting. So, you can get heat warheads. Now, the thing is, this is kind of a tricky situation with an engineer. A lot of these options are good. Additional smoke grenades are awesome. Heat warheads are also a decent choice, but the thing is, grenades, they're just not quite as great as rockets or gunners. But if you do something like, you know, you combine a shredder rocket plus an alien grenade, it can dish out pretty obscene amounts of damage too. Rifle suppression is always usually a pretty good choice, but actually on engineer I don't think it's best. Later on, you're probably better off equipping an engineer with a shotgun anyway, so it's sort of a less useful ability. Smoke and mirror is always good. Thing is, though, smoke and mirrors, you really want to combine that with a perk that increases the effect of smoke grenades, like dense smoke. If you're taking dense smoke, you almost certainly should take smoke grenades. I mean smoke and mirrors. The thing is, I did not take dense smoke. So by process of elimination, heat warheads is great. I mean, is the way to go. This is more of a situational use, but I'll be happy when I need it.
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning
So this
point
is
in
great.
our research.
Got a Sectoid
Not only can
captive,
we interrogate the
floater
subject,
captive,
but bringing an alien
2
back
plasma
alive
weapons,
provides us with a much better understanding of
interrogations,
their physiology.
and we got a extra
Impressive
soldier.
work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well
Let's
underway.
Remember, we will be watching.
Should probably convert the guy with the higher HP to the actual assault. This guy has much better will, though. Alright, well, that should probably be the last mission for May. In any case, I'm going to save up my money to build some carapace armor next month, and then I'll take it from there. Thank you for watching.